Hi, this is Scotty. This is the first video in a series of hopefully 10-minute videos that are made for beginners. So today's video is going to be a simple seated in 6 directions sequence to work and warm up your spine. So these videos, the intention with these videos is not necessarily for it to be like a follow along class, although you can follow along with me for the duration of the video. But I do really want it to be where you take what you learn and what you practice in the video and make it your own practice, make it your own experience so that you can find what works for you in your body. And of course, if you have any questions about how to do that, I'm an email or a Facebook message away. I can always help with customizing your personal practice. So we're going to do a seated practice today. So I am seated up on a bolster, but you could also be seated up on a folded blanket or some pillows or even on a chair. So this works in any seated position and with any leg position as well. So you can be in a cross-seated position, your legs can be out ahead of you or the soles of your feet on the floor with your knees bent. And always remember that you can change position throughout the sequence or pause, give your legs a shake out, and then come back into whatever seated position you chose. The biggest thing is that you want it to be comfortable for your hips and for your knees and for your body. So sitting up on a prop like a bolster or a blanket is really beneficial because it gets your hips elevated a little higher than your knees. So when that happens and you have that down slope from your hip to your knees, it also allows you to have just a slight arch in the lower back, or almost it would really be leaning it towards a more neutral spine. So you have those curves of the spine. Instead of when you're sitting flat on the floor, you start to get that rounded posture down through your lower back. So you can experiment with getting your hips up, and it really is just kind of sitting on the edge of that prop and then allowing your knees to come down and forward. So once you find that seat, you can go ahead and close your eyes. You can keep them open if you'd like. It's just sometimes easier to drop into your breath and into your body when your eyes are closed. So eyes closed or just softly open. Maybe give your shoulders a few rolls up, back, and down, just working out any stress or tension you're holding there. We really do tend to hold a lot of stress up into our shoulders and our neck, and a lot of that is from being on computers and devices or driving or just in a seated posture all the time. So move some of that out and around. Just get it out of the shoulders and your neck. And then allow your shoulders to relax and bring your awareness into your breath. So all you need to know is that you are breathing. You are inhaling and you are exhaling. If possible, make these breaths through your nostrils, both your inhale and your exhale, but not trying to change the breath, not trying to manipulate your breath in any way, just simply inhaling and exhaling. So this breathing and your mindfulness about your breathing and your movement is what makes yoga. So we could do any of the movements that we're going to do in this sequence without having an awareness of the breath, without connecting your breath to your body, and that would just really be stretching. And so we want to make this yoga, and to do so we are going to connect our movements with our breath. So all of our movements will be done with our breath, and if there's any pause in the movement, if we hold a position anywhere, then we continue to have our awareness on our inhales and our exhales. So take another deep inhale in through your nose. On your exhale, round your spine, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, draw your belly button back, and then inhale, move in the opposite direction. Chest comes forward, head up, gaze up or a little forward, and then exhale, round. So you're just going to round and arch your spine with your breath. Each inhale, chest comes forward, move into an arch of your spine. Exhale, round it out. Round through your shoulders, your back, draw your belly button back. And then just moving with your own breath at your own pace. Rounding and arching the spine. So these are the first two directions of the spine. And it's a really nice symmetrical movement. So both sides of your body are doing the same thing. Inhale as you arch, exhale as you round. And then if you were doing this on your own, you could choose to hold either one of these positions and breathe wherever it felt the best, or you could just continue to flow and move through the two directions of the spine. The next time you come up on your inhale, go ahead and roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And then you can always give the legs a little shake out or change the position of the legs or the cross of your legs here. Make sure that's still feeling really nice and comfortable. And then we'll add the next two directions of the spine, which will be a C curve. So you're going to feel your sit bones just really nice and firmly grounded into your prop or into the floor. And then inhale, stretch both arms up. Exhale, lean it over to one side. Doesn't matter which side you start with. So one hand down, the opposite arm stretches over, and also stretch your sit bone down to the ground. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, lengthen over. So you're lengthening through your entire side body, from your pinky down through your armpit, down through your hip. Inhale, come up. Exhale, stretch over. Inhale through center. Exhale, stretch out through the side body. Inhale up through center, and then exhale, continue. So again, continuing to move with your breath at your pace, exhaling as you stretch to the side, inhaling as you come through center, exhaling as you stretch to the opposite side. And then you can play a little bit here as well with where your gaze goes. So as you stretch to the side, you can play with if you want your head to look down or straight forward or up towards the ceiling, and just see how that changes the stretch for you and find the most comfortable stretch, the best sensation for your neck, your shoulders, your side body. So finish up there until you feel balanced, left side, right side. And then you'll bring it back down to center when you're done, arms coming up on your inhale, releasing back down to your sides on your exhale. So that's 4 directions of the spine, and we'll add the last 2, which is going to be a twist to each side. So on your inhale, both arms stretch up. Exhale, twist one direction. So one hand comes back behind you, other hand comes to the outside of your thigh or knee. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale through center. This time on your exhale, we're just going to pause here for a moment. So we didn't do it on the C curve of the body, but just know that you could hold either side and breathe there for as long as you wanted. And in this twist, I just want to show you just a little technique on one side, and then of course you would do it to both. But as you hold your twist, you're going to make these really small, subtle movements. So you're going to inhale and slightly come out. And then exhale, use the space and length that you created to twist a little deeper. So it's an inhale, come slightly out. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And then inhale back around to center. Exhale, bring both arms down. Tops of the thighs or knees, round it out. So we're going to finish here with the same movement we started with, the cat-cows. Arch on your inhale, round on your exhale. And then roll your shoulders onto your back. So that's 6 directions of the spine, the cat-cow, the C stretch side to side, and then the twist both directions, remembering that you can flow through as many times as you'd like, and you can also choose to hold any one of those positions as long as you'd like and work within the stretch as well. So that is your simple seated in 6 directions. I hope you give it a try and experience all of the subtleties and kind of intricacies for yourself and see what works the best for you in your body in this moment. Namaste.